Ahoy Hoy, it's your clown girl here, and today we're going to be turning this into this. A super cute, pretty, feminine clown. Beautiful. For face paint we're going to be using Snazaroo water-based face paint, white, black and red, and this selection of brushes right here. As you can see, I've applied the base coat ready, and I've actually been a little bit lazy and left my lip colour and my eye colour on. But we're just going to jump straight in and take that red, and we're going to outline the eye around with red. We're just going to provide a nice bit of colour there that will be blending into the white base coat shortly. Now it doesn't matter if you've not got eye colour on already, as I have. We're going to be putting black around the eye also, so that doesn't matter. So yeah, on with the red, and then we're going to dab that brush off so it's not got too much residual paint on there and it's not too wet. And we're just going to blend like a blendy thing and blend it into the white base coat. We're looking for a nice soft blend, so take your time with this, my lovelies. And I've made sure to say blend it like a blendy thing in this tutorial because I was picked up on this last week for not including my little catchphrase. So there you go, I hope you're happy. Blend it like a blendy thing. Also keep in mind, my lovelies, you don't necessarily have to go with the red. I've gone with the red just because I think it matches my hair quite nicely. You can use whatever colour you fancy. I think it would also look great in purple. As you know, I'm a big fan of the colour purple. So yeah, use whatever colour you like. I've just happened to go with red. Once you've done one eye, you go on and do the other eye exactly the same. Then we're going to take the blendy brush and the black face paint, and we're going to dab on those contour marks, ready to blend, and we're also going to apply a nice defined chin bone. We're going to add a little bit of black down there in the dips of the ruffles. Then we're going to wipe our brush off a little bit if it's too wet, and then we're just going to start blending that down into the white area of our necks. Here we go, dab dab dab. Make sure it's not too wet and gloopy. And then you just bring that colour down, pull it down nice and gently, and allow it to mix with the white face paint. Make sure you are regularly dabbing that brush off because you don't want it to get too clogged up with the black face paint. And then we're going to go to the jawline and just work it slowly up and gently up into the white area of our face, just so that it's more of a blended line, less of a defined jarring line. Next we're going to take those dots of black down in the ruffle points, and we're just going to bring that up onto the neck colour. This creates texture, a little bit of a three-dimensional look. And as I say often, it's all about the little details that can really elevate a simple makeup look and give it that extra special touch. I've decided to add a little bit more black there to my neckline because I thought it looked a little bit too soft and I wanted it to be slightly darker and a little bit more defined. Wonderful. Now we're going to blend those cheekbones for days. We're just going to take the paint that was already on the cheeks there that we daubed on there, and we're just going to work it a little bit into the white base coat. We're going to go for a finer blend with these contours, so we are going to be taking the white face paint and blending it in. So minimal water. You don't want it too sloppy, otherwise it will scrape off all the paint you've already put on. And we're just going to blend away at that jawline, make it look nice and pretty, and then move on to the cheekbones and blend that downwards. Thus creating shadow. Same with the temple marks. I'm just going to blend that into the white, just like this, and then we're going to get a nice fine blend going on there on the neck ruffle. Said it once and I'll say it again. Blend it like a blendy thing. Okay, once you're happy with that, we are going to take that black face paint, and this is the part of the makeup I was referring to at the beginning, and we're just going to go around the outside of the eye. Not too much black, otherwise that could get a little bit messy. And we're just going to shape that eye with the black and give it a kind of cat's eye look. Nice and feminine. And we're just going to use the direction of our cheekbones and go with that for the slant of the eye. Then we're going to wipe that black brush off so it's not got a lot of colour on there at all. And we're just going to do a bit of a contour down either side of the nose to give us a nice narrow bridge of the nose. And at the top of the bridge of the nose, you just want to be working that in the direction of where your eyebrows are going to sit as well. Okay, so we're going to take the detail brush and the black face paint, and I'm just colouring directly over onto my lip colour. If you don't have lip colour on already, just use the same principle we use in all of the makeup looks, my lovelies. Just draw on the shape of the lips that you would like and then fill those bad boys in. I am actually going to extend the corners of the mouth just to distort the shape of the mouth and to make it look a little bit more clown-like. So once you've done one side, you just mirror that onto the other side of the mouth, just like so. And once you're happy with the shape of your mouth, you're going to use the same detail brush and the black face paint and just draw on your eyebrows. Same unspoken rule applies, as is every time I do my eyebrows. You do that in line with the angle of your cheekbone and your jawbone, and then that way you've got a good placement on your face. And remember, when you're drawing your eyebrows on, they are sisters and not twins, so they don't have to look identical. And there is a bit of margin for error. There, like so. And we're going to be using the detail brush to now put the lower vertical lines onto our cheeks from our eyes. Rather than it just being a straight, narrow line, I've gone for kind of an extended triangle. So it's wider at the actual lid line and narrower at the point of the line. And I'm going to use the same principle on the upper vertical lines. Just like this. Next we're going to add a bit of detailing in, so you know me and my dots, my lovelies. We're going to put some dots on there at the end of each of the lower verticals, at the end of the extension of the mouth, and we're also going to add them above the upper vertical lines. Oh, and in the little eyebrow bits as well. Go nuts, have fun, put dots wherever you like. Yeah, I think that works. Okay, so eyelashes, a couple at the bottom on each eye, and then we're going to do the upper lashes, and I'm actually going to put the lashes going through my eyebrows because I think that looks kind of cool and it gives a nice facial coverage. I've gone for 3 on each eye for the uppers, but obviously there is no exact science to it. You can put however many or however few you like on there. Now we're just going to be edging that neck ruffle Once you've outlined that neck ruffle and you've done the edges, you're going to move on to the detail that we are adding on as kind of a pendant. So I've already done the base coat of white, and I've used the letter H, and I've used that because it's a special letter to me. So you guys, when you're doing this at home and you're replicating this makeup, go ahead and use whatever letter you find special to you. It can be the initial of a loved one, whatever you like. Use your creative license there. And I'm just outlining that letter H just like this. And once the letter's outlined, I'm just going to outline the kind of connecting cord that I've drawn on with the white. So there we are with the connecting cord. Just outline that like so. Voila! Hey presto! Next we're going to be doing that nose. Now I'm doing this slightly different to how I usually do it, so I'm going to outline it in black to start with. The reason for this is I want the nose to have a real nice element of depth to it and a bit of shading. So we're going to outline that with a fine detail brush in black. Once we've got a nice outline, we're going to switch to our red colour brush and the red face paint. Make sure it's not too runny, my lovelies. And we're just going to fill that shape in with the red. Just like so. Now when you're filling it in with the red, what you're needing to be doing is taking that black as the outline and just dragging it inwards with the brush a little bit. And it should give you that nice illusion of a bit of shading around the red nose. Just like that. Well then, I think we're done, my lovelies. So there you have it. A super cute, pretty clown. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. Please remember to hit the like button and subscribe, and don't forget to turn on those notifications too. Lots of love to you. Ciao!